Hello and welcome to EDCI 570 for the spring semester. My name is John Cannon and I am the instructor for the course. And what this recording is intended to do is to provide you with the directions and also an introduction to the class. And what we'll do is go over the syllabus and we'll go into the Canvas website and navigate around it to show you how to get started with the EDCI 570. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Um, Very close to when this video and when the website, the Canvas website is opened up, you should be receiving an email from me, which will have the syllabus for the course. So let's go ahead, we'll get started, and I'm going to go to the syllabus. So you should be seeing the syllabus for the course. And so we're going to go through this. And again, my name is John Cannon. I'm located in the Boise Center. And here's my office address. There's my phone number. The best way to reach me is through email. And I try to return answer emails as soon as possible within at least 24 hours. These other things, college vision, college mission, you can read those at your convenience. Goals of the college, our conceptual framework, our course description, and the course objectives for EDCI 570 is by the end of this course, you, the students, will be able to, number one, access, search, and synthesize existing literature in your field, be critical consumers of research literature, have an understanding of the nature of scholarly research and its relevance to your professional lives, and collect and synthesize literature related to a research study of interest. Possible research study for some of you, and for others, it might be this might be one of the early steps as you work to write a master's thesis or a doctoral dissertation. And at your convenience, you can go through the goals of curriculum and instruction. Next thing are our two textbooks. The first one is Creswell and Guterman, and this is the sixth edition. I know a newer edition is pretty close to coming out. So Creswell and Guterman, sixth edition, and also the APA manual. And that is the seventh edition. This APA manual is something you're going to need throughout your graduate courses. It's going to be something you're going to need if you move on to write a master's thesis or a doctoral dissertation. So the books, they're available through the Vandal Bookstore's Inclusive Access. And we've got links here for how you can access, also on Canvas. And I put a link on Canvas that can get you to the bookstore's Inclusive Access. It is called on the website, and we'll show this here in a little bit. It's called, I'll get it here. It's called the Bibliu, Bibliu course materials. And again, I will show that to you here shortly. If you don't want to go through the inclusive access, there are other sources you can purchase or rent the book from the Vandal Bookstore. The Creswell and Guterman text directly from the publisher. You can also go to Amazon and other online textbook vendors. So I have scheduled online virtual office hours throughout the semester. These are not formal classes. They're optional. It's a chance if you wish to Zoom with me. So to go over assignments, go over possible research, discuss anything that you would like in the meetings. And I've got those scheduled throughout the semester for each month in January, February, March, April, and then finally in May. And most of the communications will be through the Canvas system. You can also email me, johnc@uidaho.edu. Here's the website, and here's also my Zoom office. If you wish to meet with me at a time other than my virtual office hours, feel free to send me an email, and I will be happy, more than happy, to set a time to meet with you. We can do it through Zoom. We can do it by phone. If you're in the Boise area, we could do it with an office visit. Here are the assignments with the due dates and how many points. So these are the overall assignments. Then there's the grading scale. So I'll go over each of the assignments. The course is organized through learning modules that are aligned with the Creswell and Guterman textbook. And at the conclusion of each module, I will have you post a reflective commentary. And in the reflective commentary, that there are really two parts. The first part is to discuss one or two points of particular interest and why that was important for you. And then the second part is to provide how you're going to apply it. How will you apply it in your research or in your professional practice? And the first part, your posting will be worth 10 points, and then responding to two other students or my 2 cents. I have a reflective commentary in each module. I call it my 2 cents. Either two students, co-students, or one, and then myself, and that will help you to earn the remaining 5 points for that assignment. So there will be a 12th commentary, and that will be a final reflection of the course. You'll not be required to respond to the two reflections, and you will earn the 15 points for it by posting your reflection, and I do provide 3 guiding questions for that. And on that final end of the semester, if you do wish to respond to other students in the class, other teachers in class, please feel free to do so. There will be a learning module quiz for each learning module. These will be worth 10 points. And it will be based on the assigned readings in the textbooks and other materials for the module. And so the EDCI is an at your own pace online course. I don't have set deadlines for completing the modules. I do have deadlines for the other assignments, the writing assignments. But here are suggested completion dates, and I recommend that you get on this early in the semester and try and stay with the schedule. It's far, far better to work ahead, and if you can get through it and get done early, that's great. That's far better than waiting until we get into April and then trying to catch up and trying to get everything done as we head toward the end of the semester in early May. And the end of May and the end of the semester will get here sooner rather than later. And it's always amazing how quickly the time flies during the semester. So another thing we do in this class is called peer review. And there are 3 assignments that will be put out for peer review. The quantitative research summary paper, and that is the first writing assignment. The qualitative research summary, which is the second one. And I see I made a mistake here, and I didn't catch that spelling error in the past. But you know what they say is we are our worst proofreaders. But anyway, the third writing assignment is the literature review. And what I will do is I will draw for partners and get those sent to you for the quantitative assignment early in the semester. And in the past, I have assigned different partners for the second and then the third um, writing assignment. So we'll do that again. And first and foremost, and like I just said when I caught my spelling error, is that the peer reviewers should be good proofreaders to catch things that just don't sound right, to catch spelling errors, to maybe help with grammar, to help with long sentences that can be broken up into two or three other sentences. And so those are things that's the overall goal for this assignment. You can go through these guidelines. The other thing about it is you're really serving to provide editorial feedback. You're not there to debate or argue with your partner over their topic or their conclusions uh, or their interpretations of the literature, the research. There are things that you can do that can be helpful to them by, as we're showing here on a bulletproof, that you need to be clear and text specific, and let your partner know if something's unclear and they need to clear something up. Raise some questions, and that could also be about maybe the organization or just how maybe some things that could have been organized a little bit better. Last thing here is avoid turning your peers' paper into your paper. It is their paper. You're providing feedback to them to help them improve the assignment for when they submit. So now let's go to the two paper. Actually, there's four papers, but the first two are just research summary. The first one is of quantitative research. The second one is of qualitative. And especially the first one, it's going to provide you an opportunity to uh, practice. It's also going to help me to get a look at your writing and your writing style and to provide feedback. On that first assignment, I usually provide full credit with a lot of feedback. And my expectation is that feedback will be used to improve future assignments. So the quantitative, and you'll get feedback from your peer, you'll get feedback from me, and then the expectation again is to use that to help with the qualitative. Here is the format for the paper. The first thing is you'll identify, and this is for both quantitative and qualitative, identify the problem and purpose of the study, provide the author's hypothesis or research questions. Not all quantitative research studies have hypotheses, and usually a qualitative paper will not have a hypothesis. Then you're going to summarize the literature grounding the study, give a brief summary of the research design, the data collection methods, the subject or the participants, identify the key research findings, um, provide a short critique. What are the limitations and questions you have about the study? And then you need to provide references. The citation is definitely needed from the article that you review and any other pieces of literature that you cite in the paper should be in the reference. This is a 3 to 4 page paper, no more than four, and that will include your reference list. Guidelines, and I will also have a recording of each of the specific assignments, and I'll also get that up for you to go over. But it's APA 7th edition, Times New Roman 12 12-point font, no smaller, no larger, one space margin all the way around, and be concise and have clarity. Um, and correct spelling and grammar is a must. And then you'll upload this into Canvas, and I do not expect or accept an online share file. And this needs to be uploaded in Word. PDF will not be accepted. And then, and this is for both the quantitative and qualitative. Here are the deadlines for the quantitative. Your draft paper needs to be to your peer review by the deadline, January 26th. And then the peer review, yours of your partners of yours, needs to be submitted through Canvas to me and emailed to the partner by February 2nd, and then the final draft February 9th. And here are the due dates for the qualitative. Then the next one is the annotated bibliography. And this is the list of citations to research literature. And my goal is, and my expectation is, you will use the annotated bibliography as the precursor to writing the literature review. And so you will get the piece of literature, you will write an annotation, and that's usually between 150 and 200 words to describe the research. And again, here's the format, similar to the other papers. With this, and let me just backtrack just a little bit. For the quantitative and qualitative paper, a cover page is not necessary for the quantitative and qualitative. For your annotated bibliography and for the literature review, a cover page is necessary. So then you've got the cover page, then you got the annotated bibliography, and this is where you'll have a citation, the citation in APA 7th edition, just as it appears in the reference list. And that's followed by the annotation, which is an evaluative paragraph of not more than 200 words. And then following that will be the reference list with all of your references. I recommend that your annotated bibliography align with the reference list, and the reference list is in alphabetical order, so your annotations should be in alphabetical order. Again, I will not accept a link to a shared drive nor a PDF. And at least 10 citations are required for the assignment. And those citations must be from a variety of literature, 4 types, and that's a research journal, research conference paper, a book chapter, dissertation, a thesis, a report, government report, or a corporate report. And the annotated bibliography is due April 1. And there will be examples in Canvas. Then the capstone paper is the literature review. And my expectation is that you will take your annotations, your annotated bibliography, and then you'll draft your literature review from that. And you will use that literature. You will make inferences and interpretations and tell us what that literature means. But the annotated bibliography and the lit review, that should be related to an area of research interest that you have. If you're a doc student, if you're a master's thesis student, use the annotated bibliography, use the lit review to get you going as you think down the road for writing the thesis or the dissertation. Then here's what it needs to include: cover page, the abstract, then your literature review, reference, and again, it needs to be submitted as a Word file through Canvas. And then there will also be a peer review on this, and the draft needs to be submitted to your partner by April 20th. And then the peer review submitted to me and back to your partner April 27th. And the final draft is due May 4th. Just as a note, Chapter 2 in a thesis and dissertation our good example is what the lit review, that's the lit review, and I will have samples for this. Next thing is participation. Active participation is being active to submit your module reflections and then to respond to, again, to two other postings. One can be mine. It's also being active throughout the semester, looking at the suggested deadlines and working to complete modules to meet those suggested deadlines. And it's about engagement, engagement throughout the semester. May 7th will be the final day, and I cannot and I will not receive submissions after that unless you communicate with me. Let me know there's an issue. And with all the assignments, if there's an issue meeting the deadline, do not wait to the last minute. Do not wait until after it's due to let me know. And that is the syllabus. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. And let's now go to our website. And as we go into the website, I'm still working. I've got the module 1 and the introduction ready to go. Okay. Okay, you should be seeing yeah. Let me try this again. Share it again, get the right. Let's see. All right, now I think I've got it like I should. We're going to go ahead, and this is when you click and you enter Canvas, and then you click on the link to this website. You'll come up here to the first page. This is the home page, and there will be links. Well, there will be an introduction here that you can go through and read, then links for all of the course information. There'll be this course welcome video, and I'll also send you the YouTube link. And let's just kind of go through this here real quick. And you're watching the welcome video now, so you found it. I have up here now because I haven't put this introduction on YouTube yet. I've got from last year, but this is what it will look like, and you'll be able to click on it. And again, because you're watching this now, you've already gotten to this page. So, and we've got the course objectives. Okay. Back to home. And we got the syllabus. And if you click on here, and I will email you the syllabus, and then you go on to here, and you're able to download the syllabus. There will be a link. There is a button up here where you can download the syllabus. Okay. There we go in here. A little bit about me, my email, my faculty page, my phone number. And again, the best way to reach me is by my email, and I'll do my best to respond to you within 24 hours. Okay, then we got the course textbooks. And here's the textbooks. Here's a link that will take you to inclusive access. There's also a link here on the left that will take you to this the inclusive access website. And let me go here. And my computer's taking a little bit of time. Let me do. So when you get into inclusive access, and this will be after in when I'm recording this, I haven't published this to the whole class yet, but I'll click on that to publish it. But when you get into inclusive access, this is what you're going to come to, and this is how you're going to be able to get the textbooks. And again, you can opt out, and in Canvas, there's a link to where you can go to opt out. And the university will also send you a link so you can go in and opt out. Okay, and I've also provided Amazon and Pearson if you want to get the Guterman textbook. Okay, let's go back to home. So the next thing, and we'll go into getting started. And go back to the student view, which is very similar to what I have. Again, you can access the syllabus. You can go back into the textbooks. You can begin in module 1, and most module activities will include a reading assignment, supplemental audio visual, such as a YouTube video, learning reflection task, and a module quiz. So when you're ready to get started, we'll go into module 1. And with each of the modules, I will have a photo that I've taken. I will record an introductory video with the introduction and instructions. And what you see here is from last year, spring of 2024. So we'll get that, get a new one recorded. And you can click on it or click on the YouTube video. Then there will be another link with items to ponder as you go through your questioning. There will be the PowerPoint. Then you will have the YouTube video, and you post your module reflection and the quiz. So another thing on module 1 is an introduction on the discussion board, introducing yourself, and I'll go to it. And I've already posted my introduction about who I am, what my interests are, and I've posted 3 photographs that I took late last summer and in the fall. So those are the modules. And when you begin the class, most of these modules will not be open because I'll be working to get those updated. And then I also have the major writing assignments And this is most of this is okay. It's from the syllabus, but then I provided nine pieces of literature that you can use for your quantitative research. Same will go for the qualitative. And yeah, you can do any of these. Some of them is the writing that I've done. My dissertation's up there, and two of my other doc students, actually, Carney, I was on her committee. Um, so we'll get those are available, and then some papers from peer-reviewed conferences. And we'll also have the deadlines and especially for the peer assignments, the deadlines when you need to get your draft to your partner and then get the review back and then your final submission. So that should, well, one last thing. I will have announcements for you, and these will come to you. There will be an email that comes to you saying that an announcement's available, and you can always come in here and link to it. And that concludes my introductory recording, my introduction and instructions to get going for the semester. As always, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. Drop me an email, and I look forward to the semester. Thank you and enjoy the semester. I look forward to reading your work, and it's going to be a great semester. Take care.